Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, so today is like day 17 of Damodara Daily Delight. So welcome all for the day 17. We will start with Damodara Ashtakam by Vidit. Vidit, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to spotlight Vidit. Vidit, are you ready?
Yes, can you enable screen sharing?
Okay, I'll do that one second. Let me, can't see your name. Okay, yeah, one second. You want to share the Ashtakam?
Yeah, I will.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You have your temple also? I can spotlight. Okay, good.
And we have guests also. So
Okay, awesome. You can go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Prajamanam Yashodabiyolukhalat Davamanam Paramrishtamadyantato Trutya Gopya Rudantamuhur Netrayudmam Jatam Karambojayugena Shatankanetram Muhushwasakam Patrirekha Kakanta Sitagraivam Damodaram Bhakti-badam Iti Driksvalilabhirananda-tunde Swagosham nimajantam akhyapayantam Tadeshitanishu bhakte chitatvam Puna prema savyam sata vrittivande Varam deva moksham na mokshavadim va Nachanyam vrineham varisat apiha Idam te vapurnata gopal balam Sada me manasya virastam kimanye Idam te mukham bojamatyantaniler Vritam kunchailai snigdha raktaischa gopya Muhuschunditam bimba raktadara me Manasya नमो देवादामोदायानन्त विष्णु प्रसिद्ध प्रबोधुका जलाभिमग्नाम् कृपा दृष्टि वृष्ट्यातिथीनां बतानु गृहाणि श्यामाम् अग्नामेदि अक्षिदेश कुबेरात्मजौ बाधमुच्चैव यद्वान् स्वयमुचितौ भक्तिभजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेमा भक्तिं स्वाकमे प्रयाचा नमोक्षित्राहो मे स्थिदामोदरेहा नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वया धीरोरायता विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमो नन्तालीलाया देवाय तुभ्यम् हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Very nice, Vidit. Beautiful singing and nice kartal.
Thank you.
And I forgot to ask, can you introduce yourself? Like which grade and which Gita class will you go to?
Yes. My name is Vidit Shastrula and I'm in 6th grade right now and I attend the 6th to 8th grade Gita Vice classes.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, nice singing and nice kartal. And I saw your whole family offered the aarti. That's really good. Okay. So now we have next is presentation by, I think Vidit, your sister is doing, right?
It's switched back to me. I'm doing the presentation.
Or you are doing the presentation?
I'm not feeling as well, so he's gonna do the presentation on behalf of me.
Okay. Maybe you both can introduce yourself. I mean, Vidit, you already did. You can introduce Amsha, right?
Yeah, my name is Amsha Shastrula, and I attend the Gita Wise high school classes. And 11th grade. I'm in 11th grade, and my teacher is Adana Auntie.
Okay, awesome.
You can present now.
Go ahead with it.
Thank you. So my topic is Kalia Mardam. And so first I'm going to start off with the tension between Garuda and Kalia. Okay. So Kalia was a multi-hooded snake who was very powerful.
Are you sharing with it?
Yes.
We are still seeing the bhajan screen.
1 second. Can you see it now?
Yeah, now we can see.
So, first of all, Kalia was a multi-hooded snake who was very powerful. So one day, Kalia believed that Garuda was no match for him and he would defeat Garuda in battle. Kalia faced him with his many hoods and poisonous sharp teeth. Kalia attempted to bite Garuda, but Garuda dodged his bite just in time and struck the demon Kalia with his golden powerful wings. Kalia then returned within the Yamuna river, deep in the sea where Garuda could not approach. The beginning. Krishna had descended from the spiritual world specifically to subdue envious demons. The Lord immediately climbed to the top of a very high Kadamba tree and prepared himself for the battle. He jumped from the Kadamba tree into the waters and started playing fearlessly. Kalia could not tolerate this approach of Krishna and bit him in the chest and completely enwrapped him in his coil. Krishna's friends were so scared that some of them fell unconscious. The coward community, who treat Krishna as their dearest friend, were struck with fear and helplessness. The cows, bulls, and female calves, in great distress, called out piteously to Krishna. In Vrindavana area, there arose all three types of fearful omens: earth, which are earthquakes, sky, which produce thunders, and living creatures, which are animals making sounds in fear. The distress. Seeing the inauspicious omens, Nanda Maharaja and the other coward men were fearful and thought Krishna met with death. However, Lord Balarama, knowing the extraordinary powers of Krishna, smiled and said nothing. All the village folks rushed towards the banks of River Yamuna, following the footsteps of Lord Krishna that bore unique signs of the personality of Godhead. They saw Krishna's motionless in the coils of Kalia and other coward boys unconscious by the shore. Yashoda was stopped by others, and she stood like a corpse. Other gopikas and village folks remembered their memories with Krishna. Lord Balarama stopped Nanda Maharaj, who wanted to enter the waters. Lord Krishna saw the distress of all the people and decided to end his acting like an ordinary mortal. The fierce battle. Krishna started expanding his body, forcing Kalia to release him. In great anger, Kalia raised his hoods high and stood still, breathing heavily. His nostrils appeared like a volcano emitting poison. Kalia licked his lips with his bifurcated tongues repeatedly as he stared at Krishna with a glance full of terrible, poisonous fire. But Krishna playfully circled around him, just as Garuda would play with a snake. In response, Kalia also moved about, looking for an opportunity to bite the Lord. Having severely depleted the serpent's strength with his relentless circling, Sri Krishna, the origin of everything, pushed down Kalia's raised shoulders and mounted his broad serpentine heads. Thus, Lord Sri Krishna, the original master of all fine arts, began to dance. His lotus feet, deeply reddened by the touch of the numerous jewels upon the serpent's heads. Gandhavaras, Siddhas, sages, Charanas, and wives of the demigods immediately arrived there. With great pleasure, they began accompanying the Lord's dancing by playing musical instruments and singing songs. The surrender. Krishna started striking each hood as it raises and making Kalia vomit ghastly from blood from his mouth and nostrils. Kalia experienced extreme pain and misery. Lord Krishna put the weight of the earth on Kalia's hood with each dancing step. Kalia tried his best to fight, but he gave up eventually and took shelter of the Lord in his mind. Watching the plight of their husband, Kalia's wives offered salutations to Lord Krishna and asked for forgiveness of Kalia's sinful behavior. Lord Krishna, pleased with the prayers of Kalia's wives, released Kalia, who fell unconscious and his head battered by the striking of Lord's lotus feet. Kalia worshipped Lord of the universe by offering him fine garments, along with necklaces, jewels, and other valuable ornaments. Having pleased with his prayers, Krishna gave him permission to leave the Yamuna River. This is a short video of Krishna dancing on Kalia's hood. The assurance. Kalia is still scared about Garuda trying to kill him. Krishna assures Kalia that when Garuda sees the footprints Krishna left on Kalia's hood, he will not try to fight him or harm him in any way. Kalia went to his island in the sea with his wives and children, and River Yamuna was restored to its original condition. The takeaway points I found from this story are that the 1,000-hooded Kalia represents the powerful senses or indriyas and desires. As one desire is fulfilled, other one raises its head, and this is an ongoing vicious circle. When we have Lord Krishna's blessings, he will dance on our desires to kill them, so we become free from worldly attachments. The Leelas of Lord Krishna are mysterious. Even though the devotees of Lord Krishna may suffer little perpetration with impunity in the hands of enemies, but as soon as Krishna comes to his devotees' rescue, all the hardships of the devotee disappears. Keeping faith in Lord Krishna and surrendering at his lotus feet will enable devotees to sail through the ocean of sorrows very easily. Thank you for listening and watching my PowerPoint presentation about Kalia Mardan. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Vidit. That was really wonderful and nice slides. And the takeaway points are also really good. How, if we surrender to Krishna, how we can get out of this vicious cycle, which are like never ending. So thank you for that. And now we will move on to the next presentation by Nandanandan.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Nandanandan. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nandanandan and I'm in first grade.
Okay, go ahead. So you can introduce your pastime and then start presenting your story.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Today we're going to learn how Krishna recovered the son of his teacher. After Kamsa got killed by Krishna in just one punch, Vasudeva and Devaki started seeing Krishna and Balaram with respect. Krishna, using his yoga Maya, recovered Vasudeva and Devaki's thinking so they can treat them as their children. Krishna told sorry to Vasudeva and Devaki for not serving them from childhood, and they missed raising them. Vasudeva and Devaki hugged Krishna and Balaram with love and cried a lot. As you already know, earlier Kamsa took over the king Agrasena kingdom forcefully. After Kamsa's death, Krishna announced his grandfather Agrasena as the king of the Yadu kingdom. Vasudeva called for his family priest Gargamuni and learned Brahmanas to perform Krishna and Balaram's sacred thread ceremony. Vasudeva donated many golden ornaments, silk clothes, and cows. Krishna and Balaram chanting Gayatri mantra after the ceremony. Although Balaram and Krishna are supreme, they followed a regulative principle. They taught us by an example. Krishna and Balaram went away from the house to spend some time under the care of the spiritual master. Sandipani Muni, who was a resident of Avantipura, is in the northern India district of Ujjain, the spiritual master of Krishna and Balaram. This is the real Ujjain. Krishna and Balaram respect and please their teacher with great devotion and learn Vedic knowledge. They learned all the arts and science just by hearing once from their teacher. Krishna and Balaram offered Guru Dakshina to their teacher. Sandipani Muni thought it wise to ask them for something extraordinary and therefore spoke with his wife. Sandipani Muni and his wife knew that two boys were the supreme personality of Godhead, and they decided to ask for the return of their son who had drowned in the ocean near the shore of Prabhasa. Krishna and Balaram immediately started for Prabhasa on their chariot. Reaching the beach, they asked the ocean deity to return their son. The ocean deity immediately appeared before the Lord and offered him all his simple obeisances. And replied, the boy was not actually taken by me, but was captured by a demon named Panchajanya. The great demon generally remains in the deep in the water, in the shape of a conch shell. The son of your teacher might be within the belly of the demon, having been devoured by him. On hearing this, Krishna dove deep into the water and caught hold of this demon. Panchajanya, he killed him on the spot, but could not find the son of his teacher within the belly. Therefore, he took the demon's dead body in the shape of a conch shell and returned to his chariot on the beach of Prabhasa. From there, he started for Samya Muni on the home of Yamaraja with his elder brother Balaram. Krishna arrived there and blew his conch shell. Hearing this vibration, Yamaraja appeared and received Sri Krishna and paid respectful obeisances. He knew who they are. When Yamaraja asked what he can do for him, the Lord Sri Krishna asked him to return his son, the teacher's son who had come to him as a result of his work. As my ruling is supreme, said Krishna, you should immediately return the son of my teacher. Yamaraja returned the boy to the supreme personality of Godhead and Krishna and Balaram brought him to his father. The brothers asked if their teacher had anything more to ask for them, but he replied, "My dear sons, you have done enough for me. I am now completely satisfied. What more can a man want to who has disciples like you? My dear boys, you may go home." Sanipani Muni said both Krishna and Balaram were above all blessings. Remain yet being their teacher, he blessed them that whatever is spoken by them will remain always fresh, just like Vedas. He blessed them that teaching will be honored not just in this universe or time, but also all other places. And all the time, due to this blessing, Bhagavad Gita that was spoken by Lord Krishna is always fresh, and he is famous not only within this universe but in other universe too. Being ordered by Krishna, by their teacher, Krishna and Balaram immediately returned home on their chariot. All of the residents of Mathura who had not seen Krishna and Balaram for a long time were very much pleased to see them again. Any questions?
That was really wonderful, Nandanandan. Nice slides, nice pictures, and I think you are one of the youngest in so far who ever presented, I guess. So thank you. It was really nice. I think we learned a lot of, and some of the things that the story are like very nice. Actually, we have a speaker, Priti Vilasini Mataji today. But I think Mataji, do you want to do, like, we have 2 more minutes?
No problem, Mataji. We can skip because
Maybe we can do tomorrow.
Mataji, we'll take it offline. I'll tell you.
Sure, sure, Mataji. So yeah, I think we have Priti Vilasini Mataji, who is our 4th to 5th grade online Gita Wise teacher. So I think you all heard from her like last week. She told us about, I think, verse 8, I guess, verse 8 of Damodara Ashtakam. So yeah, I think we will hear from her. Mataji, you want to say any like few words related to this pastime or the previous one?
I think both the kids presented so sweetly, very, very nice, excellent. So much confidence and such clear presentation. So such good understanding of the Leelas, the philosophy, and also the presentation was thoughtless. So thank you both so much for such a beautiful presentation.
Okay. So I think maybe we can end the call by doing Hare Krishna.
What we learned.
What is that, Nandanandan?
I want to say what we learned.
Okay.
Yes.
We learned we should always follow by the teachers.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Good job.
Okay. If anyone has any questions or okay, then probably we can end the call by doing Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.